Hi guys, my name is Buji for those who don't know. Welcome to my channel by the way. Thank you for stopping by. So it's a Thursday afternoon in Lagos, Nigeria. There's no light, of course. I'm just taking my braids out. It has run its course. But yeah, I'm also reminiscing on when I was a model, my modeling era. What modeling era? We did one shoot for one brand. And potato. So, a short story. My friend had reached out to me some time ago to do a shoot for her cousin who was launching her swimwear line at the time. And I was like, yeah, sure, of course, why not? And one thing about me is if it's an adventure, if it's an opportunity, I'm gonna say yes. As far as it's going to be an experience for me, no matter how out of my comfort zone it may seem to be, I'm gonna say yes. So on the day of the shoot, I got ready, I went there, and I was starting to get like a little bit nervous, just like 10%. But when I entered, I saw that it was my crazy friend Didi they hired as makeup artist. And one of my other crazy friends, Bella, that was the hairstylist. So I felt a bit more at ease, like, ah, these crazy girls. So I already knew that it was gonna be a fun day. You don't know how to open coffee. Oh, no, no, no. Did you are online? Oh, they're out. Yeah, you are live. Ah, madam, what is she? Thank you. Yeah. No, don't worry. It's easy. It's easy. Yeah, this is what are you? Yeah. Ah, okay. Let's show that. Okay, the shoulder is down. Okay, like this. Yeah, give them. Down. And so the shoot started, and something weird for me was happening. It was a lot of unnecessary adjusting, putting my head down, trying to find the confidence I thought I had. I started to feel like my body wasn't nice enough for the shoot. Like my breast is too big, I'm too short. Like I wasn't given like the other models. Like I didn't fit the genre. I started to believe the pictures would never come out nice. And at that moment, every passing comment, every joke, every negative thing I had heard about my body, it started to cloud my head. Everything that I always thought as a joke and meant nothing did mean something, and it was taking effect at that very moment. I remember we went on a break and the brand owner was trying to ginger me. He was asking me questions like, are you okay? Are there too many people in the room? Are you comfortable? And in my head I was like, okay Moji, you need to get it together, the fuck? But I also realized that I had a lot to deal with. But I wasn't gonna start dealing with it at that moment. I had a shoot to do and I had made a commitment, so I was gonna do it either ways. So I just did it. I tried my possible best to feel the most comfortable I could feel at the moment and just do it. And even though I'd of course gotten some compliments about how I look at some points in my life, it wasn't enough to override the negative comments flooding through my mind at that moment. Because the confidence I thought I had wasn't from within. It wasn't self-confidence. It was the little confidence I had gained from the compliments I had gotten from others. So I left that studio knowing I had a lot of work to do on myself. Hi. So I just want to say something real quick. Yeah, based on my whole story time. And the thing about life is that in most situations, you can always take something home. You can always learn something. And that's one thing I love doing. I love learning. I love to make meaning of things. Sometimes it's good to live based on vibes, like not over deep everything. But a lot of times I like to make meaning to it. I like to take something, like I like to learn from things. And so I realized that growing up, we hear a lot of things, we see a lot of things, we are associated with a lot of things, and these things shape us. These things, they have an impact. We might not know it at the moment, but it gets to a point and everything just hits, everything just comes rushing. That's why during that shoot, anybody could have come in to tell me, oh, Moji, you look good in the swimwear, your body is bad, blah, blah. But it still would not have boosted my confidence 100%. I mean, it might have made me feel like 30% better about myself. If we're being honest, I don't think anybody can make you feel 100% confident if you don't already feel the confidence yourself, if it's not already if it's not already within you. And because a lot of us don't have this confidence deeply rooted in us, we take the 30%, 40% confidence we feel when people gas us, when people compliment us. We take that 30%, 40% confidence we get from, people gassing us, people complimenting us, and we make that our whole reality. And that's why a lot of people go through life seeking validation, because that's all they know. They don't know self validation. And I think self love is a very personal thing. I don't think anybody can make you love yourself the way you should love yourself. I don't think anybody can make you secure in your body 100%. I don't think anybody can do that for you. It's a personal thing, because that should be the foundation. I know people gassing us or people complimenting us should be a bonus. So as individuals, I believe that we can't necessarily make anybody feel 100% confident in themselves. We can't necessarily force anybody to love themselves. We can't make people feel secure in their body. The only thing we can do as individuals for others is not make them hate themselves. It's not make them hate their body. It's not make them hate how they look. So by these, I mean the comments like, oh, you're too skinny, you should eat this. Oh, you don't have anything in the backyard, but you're big in front, you look like pea. You're too fat, you should go to the gym. You see those comments, let's refrain from them, because those are the things that people see and it shapes them and they become, and it reduces their confidence, it reduces their self-esteem, it reduces how good they feel about themselves. And just leave people to figure it out themselves, leave people to figure out their bodies, leave people to figure it out on their own. Personally, I think it's a journey for me. This confidence, security, self-love, it's a process. I can't just wake up and say, oh yeah, I've become 100% confident. It's a process. Even when you're confident, there's some days you wake up and you're not feeling your best. And those are the days you pretend, you fake it to make it. I genuinely hope everybody is finding themselves, finding their confidence. It's a journey.
I might not be where I was that day of the shoot, but I still have a long way to go. I still have a lot of work to do to become the best version of myself. And I hope everybody going through the same thing is able to look within and find themselves. I hope everybody is able to tap into that self-love, self-confidence, and we can all live life as the best version of ourselves. Love you guys.